Morning with Max. Hey folks, welcome to another Morning with Max. If you don't know me, I am Max Porter, writer, editor, lorekeeper, board game designer, stream runner, and various other things here at City State Entertainment, working on Camelot Unchained. Sound and picture is good, that's great to hear, Yuji. Thank you for posting those cool photos. I shared them with the art team on our the art team's Discord chat. So they could see your photos of a mysterious entrance into the unknown. Thank you. Yeah, so starting another week here at City State Entertainment, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link to the schedule so you will see what I'm talking about as I talk about it. And hopefully that goes through to YouTube. I think it did. All right, good. So if you scroll all the way over to the right, you will see that today we have planned Morning with Max and then an office stream or to be determined this afternoon. Now, Tyler has said there's a 20% chance he might be able to stream this afternoon. And the same goes for John. So we have a reasonably decent chance of getting an art stream from one of those guys this afternoon after lunch. I can't say for certain, and if they're too busy to stream, then we'll just have an office stream and just turn the cameras on as we work. Alright, so what did we have for streaming? We had a lot. So, back on Saturday evening, we hosted Building in Cube with Swazi. Back on, that's we're a master builder in Cube. Swazi, a backer, was streaming on their own channel, and we hosted it. So you can see some Cube building happening and some commentary. Back on Friday, we had Morning with Max in the morning and the end of week wrap up and Q&A in the afternoon, which was very fun. It was an extra long one. Went for an hour and a half with TNT, Tyler and Tim. The dynamic duo answered a lot of questions, went into great detail about the top 10-ish list for last week. And so if any of that interests you, check out that stream. And that's linked in the schedule that I just dropped in chat. So back on Thursday, we had an office stream in the morning and mine parts and assembly with Dion. So Dion was working on some bits of the mine. You actually saw some of the results of that work in the update. That was followed up by Storytime with Max, where I read the Silver Hands Becoming Story Part 3. I got about halfway through it, Part 3, so I'll probably finish that sometime this week. Good morning, Paladin Brewer, and those who are not Max. Back on Wednesday, we had JB coding stream, so and that went extra time, so I didn't do Gauntlet of Death. That was fun. JB was working on bug fixing and UI stuff, I believe, so that was cool. Back on Tuesday of last week, we had an office stream in the morning, as usual, and then the TDD portal marker concepting with Michelle. So she painted all the things, and all the things in this case being one of her portal marker concepts for the Tuatha Danann. And that was awesome. And you also saw the results of that work in the update. And then back on Monday, we had a morning with Max. And then in the afternoon, we had 3D modeling with John, which there's some chance that John will be free to stream today as well. So we'll see. So if you missed any of those streams, they are all linked in the schedule. And of course, they're all saved in our Twitch videos, and most of them are on our YouTube videos. So you've got options. Heyo, Abducted Gaming. What are you folks drinking today? I am having the usual. I've got water in one hand, and I've got Coke Zero in the other for caffeine. It's striking me as particularly acidic today, though, so might switch to coffee or something. I don't know, which I can cut with milk. Super Irish breakfast black tea. That sounds like strong tea, Paladin Brewer. Water for Yuji. Keep it up, Yuji. I find it helps if you drink it out of a very cool cup. Helps me anyway. It's like English breakfast, but has a much higher caffeine content. Well then, Paladin Brewer, I'm sold. I'm sold. Speaking of tea, a backer sent us a couple of weeks ago some very cool, like, tea flowers that Tyler and Mark opened up on stream, and so they're supposed to, I think they're supposed to open up these like little flowers and our tea bags as you put them in your hot water. Yeah, Abducted Gaming, I feel you. Could use a higher caffeine content right now. Well, that's always the case, right? Even when you're got so much caffeine, you're shaking around. It just looks like a flower, Paladin Brewer. It's not an actual flower, I don't think.
What do they eat? Like, how do you...
algae and feeding fish food.
But that sounds like some nice strong tea.
They'll turn into frogs.
High caffeine content sounds wonderful. Paladin Brewer, maybe I'll send you guys some if I remember. Well, we always appreciate gifts very, very much. So if you remember to send us some, then maybe I'll remember to put some photos in the newsletter and drink some highly caffeinated tea. That would be wonderful. Hoy brand. Welcome, welcome. Irish breakfast tea sounds appropriate from a TDD era. I guess. Anybody can drink tea, though. I guess if it's very strong tea, then maybe only the TDD can handle it. Brand, another Monday, another week. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Uyghur, how's the game progressing? Have been out of it for 3 to 4 months. Well, Uyghur, there is a lot of information. 'Tis progressing well, as Brand says. Let me see. Bam. So, Uyghur, best way to catch up on stuff like that is, let's see, from a monthly perspective, there's the newsletter. From a weekly perspective, there's the news posts. We just had a user stories update. So Uyghur. There's the user stories. So you can see stuff getting checked off on there as we progress towards the first phase of beta, called Beta 1. Thank you, Yuji. It's a cool shirt. The Depths shirt. Brand, I feel if anyone is drinking tea, it's the Arthurians, given their British origins. Well, as I think Paladin Brewer is implying, there's a lot of Irish, Celtic mythology, Gaelic stuff happening in the Tuatha De Danann realm. So, I think Irish breakfast tea makes sense. Hang on, Andrew's calling me. Okay, so Andrew wants me to picture-in-picture him, so we're gonna see if we can do this. I'm gonna try. Let's see. What's that? Yeah. New phone. Okay. We're gonna try this. Alright, end the call and call me again. Trying to figure this out. Oh, I don't know if this thing has a microphone that works. Hello? Okay, you folks can see Andrew now. Okay, you folks can see Andrew now.
Okay, so you can do us both.
Okay, you folks can see Andrew now. You've got echo, Andrew.
Echo is fixed.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to get me on there as well. Let's see. Andrew wanted me to put him on to picture him. So I'm trying to remember how to get us both on there at the same time. He wanted to join my Morning with Max. So now it's Morning with Andrew and Max.
Yeah, we're basically like a bunch of monkeys who are replaced by these two.
All right. And the door, someone's at the door. I'll be right back.
I'll get it.
Oh, no, wait. Tyler's going to get it for me. All right. Well, Morning with Maxru. Here we go. Andrax or Mandrew? As you folks can see, Andrew is at the Seattle office. And we promised we would stream from the Seattle office at some point, and Andrew's making it happen. So, can you folks clearly see both me and Andrew? And hear us both? All right, sounds like yes. Good.
All right, sounds like yes. Because can you hear me right now? Is there echo? Good. And do you want to hear me? Because you should, if you want to keep the East Coast office muted for stand-ups and stuff, then you should mute your microphone and me so I can talk.
Yeah, stand-ups isn't gonna happen for 10 minutes anyway, so
okay.
We'll probably just close down the stream before then. Okay, yeah, there's some echo, but I think it's mostly fixed. But yeah, it seems like people can hear you.
Probably the best thing, Mac, is for if you take that camera and point it in the same direction as the other camera you're streaming from. Take the camera that I'm chatting on and point it in the same direction as the camera that you're streaming from.
A little more.
Like I will see you
Up. I'll make my leg
no delay.
You'll see me with no delay?
Yeah, because right now I see you with like a 30-second delay. We cannot have a conversation.
Oh.
With like a 30-second delay, we cannot have.
Right. Why can't I figure this out? Well, can't you just open the camera for Hangouts on your side?
But the camera that I'm seeing on the chat is like pointed over at Mr. Koo.
Oh.
So flip that camera to be the camera pointing.
Oh. Okay. That's because Hangouts is using a different camera than I'm using on the stream. Got it.
Pull up your icon and pick the other camera if you can.
Okay, pull up my icon and pick the... Ah, I see, okay. That's what you're talking about.
I mean, the funny part about humans is we see dicks and everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can... Oh, wait. I could turn the camera off. That's not a great option.
We're still... Nothing's changed. No evolution is occurring at this point.
Oh, Andrew's doing an Irish...
Still seeing the beanbag in Cthulhu.
Okay, wait. I have to figure out. Oh, it's only giving me that camera as an option.
Okay, probably because it won't let OBS and chat read the same camera at the same time.
Oh, that's too bad.
So you got two cameras. Do you have duct tape?
I do. Hang on a second.
Duct tape covers everything. So, hello everyone. While we are waiting for Max, I'm going to take you on a tour of the Seattle office. It is perhaps the least exciting thing you'll ever see. It's a room. So look at this. Look at this luxurious startup kind of space. You have a bunch of cheap folding desks. They have computers on them. So anyone who does not want to do those, this corner does not be anything.
Okay. Now Andrew has a video call with me, and you guys have video of me and Andrew.
Yeah, look at that desk. It goes up and down. This is the fancy West Coast. This is the fancy West Coast hippie desk.
Hey, we're old. We're not sure.
You're old.
That's pretty legit. Well, hang on. Colin's sitting down. How come Colin gets to sit down and everybody else has to stand up?
Because Colin, when your code's as good as Colin's, you can sit down. How's that for an answer?
That's an amazing answer.
Chairs are for closers. But yeah, it's just one room that there's a bunch of desks and computers in it.
You kind of turned the mic away from yourself there.
You say it really is just one room that just has desks and computers in it. It kind of feels like a bunch of programmers just sort of found a place and started squatting and made a company there. Yeah. I'm actually not sure that there ever was a lease. I gave up on that actually happening a long time ago.
It's just a bunch of squatters. So it looks like some of the backers want to send you guys, send the Seattle crew some wall art, so that they don't quite look so bare.
The Seattle people are, I don't know if you heard that, but the Seattle people are scared.
Of getting wall art?
They don't want you to know their address. They say send it to Virginia, and the Virginia people can, run it through the bomb-sniffing dogs and open it and forward it on, and it's safe. Yeah, no.
Well, if you do that, make sure you label it very clearly about where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, if you label it as CSE West care of CSE East, then send it to CSE East. And it's not anything that I really want for myself, then I'll bring it out.
Right, so now you have to walk the balance beam, folks, of not making it too tempting for Andrew. Or us, any of us here at CSE West, CSE East.
Well, yeah. Anyway, I've finally shown the West Coast office, as exciting as it is.
Yeah, thank you. So it's pretty much just that one room. Can you turn the camera around just to show us the 360 view?
Okay. 360 degrees, except for a person who wants to be shy.
Okay.
I can be over here.
Okay. All right. Christina has consented to be on the camera.
Yay, Christina.
And
Oh, are those two clocks set to West Coast and
Yes,
East
they
Coast
are.
time? Oh my
it's like
gosh.
we're Mormon or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Of course
And
they'd have to do that.
then there's the that big TV is the permanent stream to the East Coast office.
Okay.
So, and then yeah, there's Colin. That is Caleb and Matt working together on some things. Then over in that corner is where George normally sits. I'm going to assume he just, got really, really drunk at the cookout after I left. And, yeah, meat sweats. Meat sweats. Yeah. And then there is Brad and Brittany there. And, just, yeah, there's a wall.
Okay.
And that's as far as I can stretch the camera. So,
Well, that was. I mean, that seemed like pretty much the whole thing.
yeah, that's really all it is. This is unluxurious. This is, it's a place to focus on writing code with no distractions. And so I'm probably going to get off the screen and stop being a distraction.
All right. Well, thank you very much for finally showing the West Coast office on stream. Everybody's been dying to see it.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
All right. Excellent. All right. That was awesome. Well, folks, there you have it. The West Coast stream, stream office has finally been on stream, and it's all due to Andrew surprising me in the middle of a stream with trying to set things up as usual. So, yay! We're about to start stand-ups, so I've got to close this down and head over there for our little meeting, and the West Coast is going to join us through that permanent video call that you saw, that Andrew showed you just now. So we're all going to get up, coordinate, talk about what went on this last week, what we're going to do this week, plans for today specifically, and it's a chance for everybody to work together. Once more, there's a 20% chance that Tyler or John will be able to stream this afternoon, depending on how busy the day gets. There's the call for stand-ups. So we may have an art stream from one of those guys this afternoon. We will see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll just turn the cameras on in the office and maybe put this one that's now on my face back up. So, see you later, hopefully this afternoon. And thank you very, very much for joining me. And we're going to have to save this stream as for when people ask to see the West Coast office, because now it has been on stream. So, bye-bye, and see you later, and thank you very, very much for joining me, and Andrew, and the West Coast team today. Bye. Morning with Max.